Welcome to our Taize service, our Native American Taize service. This is Native American Month, and so we celebrate our brothers and sisters from right here. I'm glad you're here in person, and those of you online, thanks for joining us. And there are a few people we need to thank for this service. Reverend Kathy Lyons is doing High Watch for us tonight. And Renzin Sanchez is doing the visuals, so the people watching this online can see what we're about. And Mike Carlin is doing everything else. Yeah. So I want to thank you very much for being here. Thank the people who are helping us. And tonight we're going to celebrate the caretakers of the earth, our Native American brothers and sisters. We have an hour, a little over an hour. This service will be tonight. Usually it stops in an hour, but this is going to run over just a tiny bit, so please be all right with that. And one thing that I would encourage you to do is to find a drum circle. We have one that meets here on the fifth Wednesday of the month, but that's not every month. And I've inquired at Remo Drum Center that we used to do drumming there all the time when they were on Coldwater Canyon, and now they're in Valencia. And they have a free drum circle on Tuesday nights, 7 o'clock. They furnish the drums. I encourage you to check it out. You know, our heartbeat was the first drum, and you will really get in touch with your own inner workings if you join a really nice drum circle. So I encourage you to do that. Remo Drum Center. It's in Valencia. So I'm glad that you found a place with us tonight. We do a lot of searching to find where we belong. From the beginning of time, mankind has done that. And so I feel like we all belong together, and I'm so glad that you're here tonight. Let's begin by putting our hands in prayer position and then rubbing them until you feel heat. And the faster you rub, the more friction, the hotter they'll become, which generates your own chi, the own energy of your body. And when you're ready, just allow them to fall in your lap open so that you can receive whatever it is that you come to receive tonight, whatever belongs to you. Tonight we'll have 4 stories, 4 prayers, 4 chants, and then 5 minutes after the chant for reflection. The chant and the timing for the reflection will be on the screen so you can see the words of the chant. And I encourage you to use your outside voice. I know we're inside, but tonight use your outside voice. So we're going to begin with a story. It's a Cherokee story, and it's one that I've taught many times in classes, so most of you who have been in class with me will recognize it. But because of the way the world seems to be unfolding right now, it seemed to me this was an appropriate story for us to listen to tonight. And it's called The 2 Wolves. A young boy came to his grandfather, filled with anger at another boy who had done him an injustice. The old grandfather said to his grandson, "Let me tell you a story. I too, at times, have felt a great hate for those that have taken so much with no sorrow for what they do. But hate wears you down, and hate does not hurt your enemy. Hate is like taking poison and wishing your enemy would die. I have struggled with these feelings many times. It is as if there are 2 wolves on the inside of me. One wolf is good and does no harm. He lives in harmony with all around him and does not take offense when no offense was intended. He will only fight when it is right to do so and in the right way. But the other wolf, is filled with anger. The littlest thing will set him into a fit of temper. He fights everyone all the time for no reason. He cannot think because his anger and hate are so great. It is helpless anger because his anger will change nothing. Sometimes it is hard to live with these two wolves inside of me because both the wolves try to dominate my spirit. The boy looked intently into his grandfather's eyes and asked, "Which wolf will win, grandfather?" And grandfather smiled and said, "The one I feed." So our prayer. Great Spirit above me and all around me, I know I must choose in every breath war or peace, whether to be angry or to take no offense. May the winds of fairness and kindness always direct my words and direct my actions, and may they direct my thoughts as well. And when it seems most difficult, help me remember which wolf I need to feed. I am tethered to truth, which is the great changer. My anger is not the great changer. It changes nothing. That spark of great spirit is alive and well in me.
Earth, my body, water, my blood, air, my breath, and fire, my spirit. Earth, my body, water, my blood, air, my breath, and fire, my spirit. Earth, my body, water, my blood, air, my breath, and fire, my spirit. Earth,
Story number 2, The Little People. It's a Native American fable. Long ago, when my people lived close to nature, little people lived on the earth. Even though they were small, they were very powerful. This story tells what happened when my great-great-great-grandfather met 2 of the little people. One day, when he was just 7 years old, a little boy went hunting. He took his bow and arrows to shoot small birds. It was the way growing boys learned to hunt. It was their school time. The little boy walked along the river looking for water birds to shoot, and suddenly he heard a sound on the water. He was surprised to see a tiny canoe coming down the river. In the canoe were 4 of the tiniest little men he had ever seen. They rowed the canoe right up to the boy and stopped. The little men greeted the boy, and then one of the men asked, "Would you like to trade your bow and arrow with one of us?" The boy didn't stop to think. "Oh, no, thank you," he said. "It would be silly to trade. Your bow and arrows are much smaller than mine." One of the tiny men took his bow and shot an arrow straight up. The arrow disappeared into the sky. The boy watched and waited, but the arrow did not come back down. The little man said, "Remember what I say, small one. The biggest things are not always the best." The little men stepped back into their canoe. They picked up their canoe paddles and set off down the river. They soon disappeared around the bend of that river. The boy ran home as swiftly as a young deer. "Come quickly," he shouted. "I've got something to tell you." His family gathered around to hear his tale. His parents frowned as he told the family what had happened, and his grandfather actually scolded the boy. He said, "You made a big mistake not trading with the little people. One of their bows and arrows would have made you a mighty hunter. Bigger is not always better, my grandson." That day, my great-great-great-grandfather learned a lesson. It's a mistake to judge people by their size. You never know who or what they may really be. You know, there are little people. We call them angels now. And if you're Irish, you'll call them fairies. And so the prayer that goes with this story. Dear Great Spirit, wise maker of everything, and creator of stones and plants and animals, the little people, and all of us, here in this moment, our need to feel like we belong in a world that seems cruel and unkind. I lay down my harsh words and my harsh actions against my brothers and sisters, and allow that space to be filled with peace and resolution. I receive the little people, those angels with messages of how to give and receive that which elevates all of mankind. May we heal our ancestral wounds. May we heal those we have inflicted upon ourselves. I release, I let go of that dark cloud that doesn't bear any rain. And may the tears I shed be the water that needs to break through the hard ground of doubt and suspicion. My labors of tonight bear the fruit of tomorrow. I honor the Great Spirit alive and well on the inside of me.
Earth, my body, water, my blood, air, my breath, and fire, my spirit. Earth, my body, water, my blood, air, my breath.
Reading number 3. The Holy Land is everywhere. The first Thanksgiving took place in 1621 in New England before there were any states in America, just colonies. And it was a 3-day event they called Rejoicing. The name of Thanksgiving was later given this feast to commemorate a bountiful feast, a bountiful harvest, shared with friends and neighbors and family. There didn't seem to be any turkeys at this first feast. The dark parts of stealing land and killing neighbors is often overlooked today. I think it is not a day of celebration for Native Americans. On October 3rd, 1863, Abraham Lincoln proclaimed that Thanksgiving was to be a national holiday. He was urged to do so by Sarah Josepha Hale, the author of Mary Had a Little Lamb. This all happened during the Civil War, and it was hoped that this could be a bridge between the Native Americans and the federal government. But the Trail of Tears was a clear and present memory. Hear these words from Black Elk. He died in 1950. I was 10 years old. He was alive in my time. This is what he said. The first peace, which is the most important, is that which comes within the souls of people when they realize their relationship, their oneness with the universe, and all its powers. And when they realize that at the center of the universe dwells the Great Spirit, and that this center is everywhere, it is within each one of us. Our prayer is going to be the words of Chief Seattle. The earth does not belong to man. Man belongs to the earth. All things are connected like the blood that unites us all. Man did not weave the web of life. He is merely a strand in it. Whatever he does to the web, he does to himself.
Earth, my body, water, my blood, air, my breath, and fire, my spirit. Earth, my body, water, my blood,
Reading number 4, our last reading. The healing powers of animal medicine. To understand the concept of medicine in the Native American way, one must redefine medicine. This medicine is anything that improves one's connection to the great mystery and to all life. This includes healing of the body and the mind and the spirit. It is also anything that brings personal growth, strength, and understanding. It's the constant living of life in a way that brings healing to Mother Earth and to all our associates, which would be our family and friends and fellow creatures. Native American medicine is an all-encompassing way of life. Not just for the moment I happen to remember this practice, but it's for me to do with every breath and every beat of my heart all the time. The silence of a quiet mind, which is why we have the reflection and why we support meditation in such a big way here. That quiet mind is the fertile ground where we receive spirit. And this silence is the teaching space for the intuition, for the little people to speak to us. We must be reverent and willing to accept help. You know, it's not do it all by yourself kind of thing. We're here to help. We're just one anyway. We're here to help each other. Often, dream time is so rich with symbols and guidance from our Creator that you might even want to write some things down from your dreams. They're messages as well. And animals can speak to us. We're chosen by animal spirit guides. We don't choose them, they choose us. And for me, I've always had a cat. I've had a cat since I was in the 2nd grade. My school teacher gave me a cat from the litter that her cat had had. And I've always had a cat. Now I have 2. And in cat, on the cat represents on the medicine wheel, curiosity, autonomy, self-sufficiency, an independent spirit. And it's good that I live with 2 cats because that's kind of how I live too. You know, I mean, it kind of describes how I approach my life. When my mom died, there were crows everywhere. And crow wisdom messages are good luck and a neutral space where anything is possible. Now, that seemed kind of strange to me if I'm grieving and it says good luck, you know. But it was like my mom telling me that everything was going to be all right. I mean, it was such a personal message for me. And when my daughter was diagnosed with cancer, Great Spirit sent me a bunny and a bird. Rabbit medicine is a reminder for agility, intuition, adaptability, quick thinking, and thriving in any circumstance. And I have to tell you, I got to say that one over and over and over. Thriving in any circumstance. And bird came to me to remind me that there's a strong spiritual presence in my home. And I'm connected to that realm. It also brought me freedom and hope. So before the last prayer tonight, which is coming up next, I want you to think about the animals in your life right now. And the animals that have been in your life all along, from way back. Take them with you. Take them with you in this prayer and in this meditation. and in this chat, and maybe listen to them for the very first time. Our prayer. Dear ancient wisdom and healing medicine, divine great spirit and maker of everything, I open my heart and my mind to receive the information I need to direct my steps on this journey of my life. May I always feed the wolf that is true and wise and loving. May I recognize that which is mine to do and that which is mine to have. I release old harmful thinking without hanging on to any of it just because it might feel familiar to me. I'm willing to thrive in any circumstance, for I know that the spiritual realm always tells me the truth. Let my arrows of decision be straightforward and meaningful, and may the seeds I plant today nourish 7 generations that follow me. Thank you for all the 2- and 4-legged animals in my life, as well as the swimming, winged, and crawling ones as well. For the little people and for dream time, I give thanks. It all belongs. I am one with creation. We all belong.
Earth, my body, water, my blood, air, my breath, and fire, my spirit. Earth, my body, water, my blood, air, my
Your presence tonight has filled me with hope and wonder, and the silence has filled me with possibility. I'm very grateful that you were here tonight. And I feel the energy in the room. I hope you are feeling it as well. Before you leave, on the table up here, there's a basket with some Native American quotes in it. I want you to take two, one for tonight and one for you to save for tomorrow morning and start your day with it tomorrow. There also on the table is a handout of the Native American 10 Commandments. I thought you might enjoy that as well. I also have some medicine cards with animals on them. I'll just be here maybe another 5 or 10 minutes. If an animal came to you and you want to look at the card and see that, you're welcome to do so. You can find all this information online. You can go to Animal Medicine and type the animal in, and it'll give you information. It's a beginning, and then we can pursue it a little more deeply if you want to do that. So that's what I have for you tonight. Thanks for coming. We have a basket in the back, an offering basket, love offering. If you want to drop a little something in the basket for us, it's your generosity keeps this center going, and we do good things with the money you give us. So drop a little something in the basket if you would like to do that. And then I'll see you on the 11th of December. That's the last Taize service for the year. And Sunday services 9 and 10:30. Wednesday night, we always have something for you here. And Sangha is on Wednesday mornings, 9:30 to 11:30. That information's online. Vinu is the facilitator of that, and she's wonderful doing that. So thank you for coming so much.
Thank you, Jeannie.
Thank you. No applause, no applause, no noise, no noise. Thank you. Thank you.